We're going to run this. Derekh, Chamblee, it's a beautiful day. Chamblee, Atlanta. Coming up on 5 o'clock, Friday, February 24th, 2017. We're going to run this. Let me get back here. We're following the current executive actions of our current president, Donald Trump, from the 5th Congressional District of John Lewis to the current president.
This is Derekh, Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network. It's a little bit after 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Friday, February 24th, 2017. We're continuing to follow the executive actions of our current president, Donald Trump, and some of the other communiques we're talking about the real government right now, the Bush Triangle, and so we're continuing to follow the story of the Bush family and how they built their fortune and their influence in the United States of America. We're looking at a photograph of the sources of The Guardian, and it's included in a 2015 story out of the Star Journal. That was a photograph of Prescott Bush, the grandfather of George W. Bush and Jeb Bush, and the title is The Epic Story of How the Bushes Took Over America, from the Journal Star, written by Malaya Robinson, and very interesting in the story. You can get it through the internet. Very interesting, tracing the Walkers in the Bush family and their union through Dorothy Walker, the grandmother of Jeb Bush and George W. Bush, and the mother and father, of course, of our other president, George Herbert Walker Bush. And ultimately, Prescott Bush became a U.S. Senator out of Connecticut. And prior to that, it is tracing his banking interests, and the fact that he funded the financial rise of Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party in Nazi Germany in the 1930s, and armed Adolf Hitler and rearmed Germany all the way until an act of Congress, Aid to the Enemy Act, stopped him in 1942, Prescott Bush. And we talked about the Bush Triangle, the Bush family triangle that our current president, Donald Trump, disappeared into sometime just before the Republican convention in 2016, when he made a deal with Marco Rubio, who was really representing the Bush family, and disappeared into the Bush Triangle, which is Ohio Governor John Kasich, Texas U.S. Senator Ted Cruz, and Florida U.S. Senator Marco Rubio. This is Derekh, Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network, going back in time, cyber circle time. Prescott Bush and his banking interests in the 1930s funded the rise of Adolf Hitler in Nazi Germany. And it's very interesting in this article from the Journal Star, Malaya Robinson, in this article, he had a lot to do with the transfer of gold in his investments, in his banks, the transfer of gold. And we know that Adolf Hitler took Germany off the gold standard, and later former President Richard Nixon took the United States of America off the gold standard. And there's a key. And once again, Google Nixon-Trump path. This is Derekh, Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network, broadcasting from Chamblee, Atlanta. It's a beautiful day today. in Chamblee, Atlanta. Battleground Zero, the next great American city. Battleground Zero, the epicenter of the civil defense of the United States of America, and also the 5th Congressional District of Congressman John Lewis, who our current president, Donald Trump, says is all talk and no action. This is Derekh Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network, all talk, Trump, executive, action. Thank you very much.
Well, there you have it. My. The Bush Triangle. Yes, indeed. The real government. Vice President Pence, Defense Secretary James Mad Dog Mattis in Europe, high-ranking Homeland Security, and even Marco Rubio, U.S. Senator out of Florida, flying over to Europe. This is the real government right now, and our current president is, I like to say, has disappeared into this Bush family triangle. And, of course, sight for 2020 hindsight projects that George Prescott Bush, the son of Jeb Bush, currently the land commissioner of the state of Texas, will be the front-runner for the 2020 Republican nomination for the President of the United States. This is Derekh Chamblee, Cyber Citizen Network, Chamblee, Atlanta, Friday, winding up on 5 o'clock p.m., February 24th, 2017. Thank you very much.